Yo, what's up with it? This your boy Noonie, and it's Leo in the third house. Back with another reading. This is gonna be another pick a card reading. It's not even a pick a card reading. This is gonna be a random read for a random sign, but the sign's not random because I know it's for Taurus. The card's already decided. So, without doing too much talking, thanks for all those people who like, share, subscribe, commented, get involved, and all that great stuff. I appreciate y'all for being on this journey with me and for trusting in me to deliver these messages accurately. All right, so let's just get started. Let's just see what Taurus is experiencing. Let's get the overall energy. That's a lot. So you got a nice amount going on, but I'm getting nothing might come of this situation. Something you're dealing with here, or something better might come along. So let's just see. Yeah, look, nothing will come out of the situation again. Void of course moon. So nothing's going to pop off of this, or something better is going to come along the way. You need to be aware of it. This is a moment though where planning or trying to set foundations. Look, this has to do with commitment, has to do with the relationship. So check it. Whatever you're trying to set up right about now, in terms of like relationships, long-term marriage or whatnot, nothing good will come out of this situation. This void of course moon always represented for astrologers as a time and a period, and it's a lesson. So this might be just a lesson. You might just been meant to learn something here and go and move on. But usually when it comes to the void of course moon for astrologers, it's always meant as a moon where nothing good would come of that. Where, you know, whatever you planted, whatever you go to reap or harvest was no good, you know. So a lot of people didn't plan for trips because I think the sea was a little bit, what's the word? Like maybe there wasn't a lot of wind or the sea might have been a bit still. I have to look more into that. But I know that it was just a bad time for sailors, people who were planting, people who were like making plans of any sort, traveling or, you know, hunting or just trying to find their way at that time. It was a bad time. So if you're trying to find your way or trying to find compatibility or fulfillment within a certain type of relationship at this moment, it's no good. Could be at a distance as well because this moon is looking like it's at a distance. All right, so I'm gonna put that in there. Let's get with these ones. So let's see what we got. I'll already be shuffling these off camera, but I'll be shuffling them again so y'all can see. Because I don't be wanting to hear no mess. You seen that 8 of Cups on the bottom? You walk away from somebody. Walked away from something that wasn't fulfilling, emotionally fulfilling. 2 of Cups, that just showed itself. Feeling regret from a past relationship or in the same situationship. Could be dealing with a Cancer, could be dealing with a Virgo. I said Cancer, could be dealing with a Capricorn, could be dealing with a Virgo. Could be dealing with a Sagittarius. All right, but I'm getting that you're going to be needing to call judgment on something. You might have missed a couple red flags in this situation. There's energy, though, if you want to detach from this situation, you just haven't decided whether to call an ending to this. Like, it's just something that you might be still observing. You know, there's an energy, though, of charity, of fair give and take. You guys are sharing, you know, but there's just this energy of you still being a bit closed off. You're still holding on to things from the past, still got them on your head and your heart. You know, and these are things that you felt at one time were reliable or stable to you. But now you might be juggling them or considering starting anew. You know, with this nine of wands here is your energy around this 2 of swords in reverse. There are just some things that you're just not willing to speak on or communicate. In terms of relationships, maybe it's because you're still dwelling on it. And there's like, so you come into this reading though, right? Because I kind of skipped this part, but you come into this reading with this this Hermit in reverse. And this is an energy of being isolated, but not quite wanting to do the inner work or not wanting to quite ask yourself the deeper questions. And this is usually what you're highlighting at this moment is compromising. You're not willing to compromise or share open feelings or be vulnerable with another person at this time. You're closed off and you're a bit guarded and you're feeling a bit standoffish. You know, with this nine of wands, you're a bit wary, you know, or wary of new people because you're still dealing with that hurt because this is your challenge. Getting over this 5 of Cups energy, detaching from, could have been a sexual relationship or could have been dealing with a toxic third-person party relationship. Could be dealing with a Capricorn, doesn't have to, but you're getting out of that energy of feeling, you know, a bit stuck in there. You might still be obsessing about them slightly. And that's why the Hermit energy is here, because whenever you're obsessing, Hermit energy is imploring you or asking you to go within and internalize what is going on, kind of like alchemize the situation of what feelings you're feeling, the emotions that you're feeling, and they want you to alchemize that to build into that. So it's going to have to do here with your routine, or there might be an energy of being inconsistent. That might be what's bothering you mostly, is this feeling of inconsistency. And it might just be like a physical attraction that you might be sharing with them, or it might be something of like the physical nature. It could be sex, it could be like financial ability or status or something of that sense, but it's just like an inconsistency and of not putting your best foot forward. And that's kind of what they're advising you here, is like you're not putting your best foot forward. Even though you feel like this is fair, even give and take, or that you're being balanced, you feel like you're giving enough, or that you're being charitable, or that you're actually offering something. At this point, I would kind of look at you as being a bit selfish or a bit breadcrumby, because it's right next to the four of Pentacles. I would feel as you being a bit chinchy, a bit tight with your money, or a bit tight with your resources, or not quite giving people their just due. Even though you feel like you are, because you really feel like you are. And it's nothing wrong with just feeling like you are, but the truth of the matter is it's being looked at as you giving breadcrumbs. And so that's kind of what you're doing right now, because you're just still holding on to past hurts, past, discretions, people who came against you. And so you're needing to decide whether this is something that you want to, let me get a, what you call it? Let me get a clarify real quick. Okay, you do want to balance this situation out, but you're still kind of conflicted on whether this is a win for you or not, or whether this would be worth the battle. Kind of want to walk away from it, but this is just that conflict. Like, you want justice. You want this to balance itself out. So you don't really want to call an end to this situation. That's why you're conflicting on whether you would like this situation to end. You could be dealing with a Libra. But there's just an energy of you wondering whether this could be a good situation to allow justice to kind of like prevail in this matter, or do you want to like maybe take justice into your own hands? Might be kind of what I'm feeling here too. It says, stop sleeping so damn much. Wake up, you're missing some cool shit. So I get that as you really just kind of like spending too much time alone, and you're really highlighting, it's like this Hermit is really highlighting relationships, and what's keeping you from having healthy relationships, or relationships that are fulfilling to you, is this feeling of regret, still focusing on those cups that spilled, still focusing on situations that didn't play out how you hoped they would play out, disappointments, could have been third-person parties, or just, situations that were no longer enjoyable to you anymore. And now there's an opportunity for a relationship behind you, or at least a healthy connection behind you that has cups and it has a feeling to it, and you aren't really looking at that. You're focusing on situations that have already played out, that are now water under the bridge. So this is the energy of you trying to detach from that toxicity, or that feeling of being stuck and bogged down, and obsessed. All right, you're getting over that energy of obsession. You're still there. There's just that energy of it, kind of like hit or miss, where sometimes it's there, sometimes it's not. It's just inconsistent. You're not staying with that flow of letting it go. You're not staying with the flow of letting it go. Ooh, yeah, boy. All right, so anyway, look, man, it says stop sleeping so damn much. So you really just like overthinking the situation. Nothing's going to come of the situation that happened before. Something better is coming along the way. All right, you just need to be doing the inner work here, focusing on like equal give and take. That's really important here. So let's get you some more advice. Equal give and take is really important here. And then I want to get the energy that you're going to need to be in for your highest good. So this is on you trusting your intuition. So it's telling you that your opinion matters, and it does. That's how you feel. You feel like other people's opinions matter, right? And so I also feel like that energy of you like thinking about your opinion. Your opinion matters too. So maybe you're very opinionated. But anyway, it says this is purification. And so it says you're getting to see things in a new way. As you release external influences and energy, you will become clear in regard with what is needed. So let me read it again. This is you cleansing, purifying yourself. I would say that you're trusting more in your intuition and no longer letting yourself be bogged down by those heavy emotions of resentment, shame, or guilt. But it says, I see things in a new way. As you release external influences and energy, you will become clear in regard with what is needed. And so this sleeping is you missing great opportunities. You're not able to be as consistent. Your schedule and your routine is off. And you're a bit guarded because you're not really processing these emotions that you've had. You've instead decided to block your heart off, because there's four. So there's two of swords and there's four of pentacles. It's giving me the energy of like protection. I want to protect myself. I want to guard myself from being hurt again. But the main issue at hand that was on your mind is relationships. Two of Cups. So you want to come together with people, but you're keeping people away because you're focusing on the regret of what happened before. And maybe that's what you're projecting onto other people. So you only give them a little bit of you. With this Six of Pentacles, you only give them a little bit of you, a little sprinkle of you, because you're guarding yourself. You're trying to protect yourself. And you just haven't made quite a judgment on whether to basically forgive the things that happened in the past and kind of just like let them die and let them like let God, bygones be bygones, kind of. You want justice. You kind of want to like take justice into your own hands, and you're undecided on whether to like just walk away and just call it a truce, or whether to, get your get back. That's kind of the energy here. And it's saying that you're missing out on some cool shit by being so guarded and by like being so worried. So like, it's not anxious. It's just being like, I've been hurt already. So you're not, you're like, like, how you want to do something, but you're scared. You want to pet a pony. And you're like, you're playing that energy. Like, I want to, but I'm scared, and that's you. You want to, but you're scared. It's okay. We've been there. I'm not judging. I've been there. So let's see what, there's the energy. That was quick. Trusting in your intuition, premonitions, your dreams. You might be a psychic. You might be someone who has great intuition. You might know things before they get here. But this is just also you trusting in your paranoia as well, because that is a form of paranoia. So because you have the devil here, and you have judgment here, and you have the hermit here, and you have the sleeper here, I would definitely give you an intuitive type of person here. Probably a person who's very high in integrity, or knows what considerably the right thing to do. Always looking for fair and equal give and take, even if you have to take it by force. I just get that you need to work on like your consistency here, like being consistent about releasing these negative thoughts and patterns and this obsessive behavior, like consistently working there. And you might just be missing out on opportunities because of this. All right. But you're releasing external factors to this, and this is going to allow you to be free and see things in a new way. You're going to be needing to trust your intuition to lead you along the way. You could be dealing with a Pisces, could be dealing with an Aries that just popped up. Let's get your last advice, and we're going to slide up out of here. All right. So, what's the advice? Ooh, that was quick. That's a lot. I'm going to give them to you. So, opportunity. It says, wondrous possibilities and opportunities await you. Stop dwelling on past mistakes. Surrender the past lovingly. There is nothing to regret. All is always in perfect and divine order. Everything that you've ever experienced has helped you in some way. The past is behind you. The path ahead is clear. Move forward joyfully and fulfill your heart's desires. Told you, go forward. Then you got expression. Express how you feel clearly, lovingly, and honestly without fear or judgment. Say it exactly like it is. All will be resolved when you express to others how you truly feel. Trust in the power of life to guide you and heal all concern. Self-expression is liberating and healing. And then we have prayer. Dear guardian angel, help me to believe that all is possible through love. Help me to manifest my dreams and live an inspiring and fulfilling life. Help me to feel God's presence in every moment. Help me feel eternally loved. Thank you for being always by my side. And then at the bottom of the deck, we have creativity. We, your angelic messengers, are here to help unleash the endless creative potential that you possess. Listen to the whispers of love inside your heart as we communicate with you through feeling and emotion. Let go of fear and apprehension and express the endless source of creativity that you possess. Have fun and allow the inner child within you to express your true essence. All is valid. So, Taurus, that was your reading. Thanks for watching. This your boy Noonie, and it's Leo in the third house.